Choosing a career you genuinely love is difficult, but there are a few things to consider to make it a lot easier. My name is Harvey, and if you stick with me, we have lots of helpful advice to help you choose a career path you genuinely enjoy. Let's get straight into it. Choosing the right career path for you first starts by really learning as much as you can about yourself. You need to consider what you like as well as what you're good at. And then once you've really thought about that, you need to consider and research what kind of career paths will allow you to mix those two together. For example, you might like building or fixing things and good with your hands, so you're quite dexterous. So you might want to consider a career in engineering or construction. Obviously, there is a lot more considerations that we will go into, but at least that gives you a little bit of a starting point. For example, with myself, I really like business and commerce. I'm quite interested in it. And as well as that, I like to think that I'm good at talking to people. I like to think I'm good at dealing with people. As a result of that, I've chosen to pursue a career in HR, recruitment specifically, and so far I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and it's working out nicely. The process of finding out what you enjoy and what you're good at can take quite a long time. It might not come straight away, so allow yourself some time for it to come naturally. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Okay, so once you've got a rough idea of what industries you could potentially go into, this is where the research comes in. Allocate a lot of energy into researching that industry area and researching the roles available within that sector. There is no better way to really gain industry insights than networking and connecting with people who are in that industry already. This could be done via using LinkedIn and connecting with professionals within that career path, or you could attend exhibitions that are solely dedicated to that industry. Here you could have some really good opportunities to have honest conversations about the pros and cons and about their experiences so far with that career path. These conversations could give you a really good insight into what life is like working within that career. And from there, you can formulate an opinion about whether or not it is the career path for you. When looking into roles, have a look at the different job sites, have a look at CV Library, Indeed, Monster, all of the main ones, to see what kind of roles are available within that sector. Specifically, if you're starting a new career, you will need to look at the entry-level roles. What are the different kind of entry points into that industry? When looking at these roles, I would ask you to consider the qualifications required, if any, and as well as any soft skills that you would need to succeed in that role. Also, when researching, have a look at the progression opportunities. What is the end game for that career? And is it likely to survive AI? This is a big topic, and I can certainly talk about that in another video, but is it going to give you longevity? I also wanted to say I completely appreciate that it's very daunting, the idea of having a career for life. What if I don't enjoy it? What if I get 5-10 years in and I hate it? Am I just creating a trap for myself? So I wanted to say this. Nothing is set in stone. I speak to people all the time who have had career changes. They may be 10, 15 years down the line in their career, and they're thinking, you know what, this actually wasn't for me, I need a change. This is absolutely fine, and it is understandable. We are working for so much of our lives, so we need to really make sure that we're genuinely enjoying what we are doing. Each career path has its ups and downs, and what people look to get out of a career is subjective, but typically we want purpose, we want satisfaction, and we want to be paid fairly for what we're doing. Okay, so we've found out what we want to do, we've spoken to professionals in that area, or at least done some very heavy research into it. Now it's time to start the career and give it some time. This will of course be different for everyone. It could be 6 months, it could be 3 years, but give yourself time to assess whether or not this is the career path for you. You might gain experience in that career and figure out that you're really enjoying it, that you're utilizing your skills in a good way, and that's fantastic. Or you could have got to a certain point and thought, no, this is not for me. From here, if you decide to start a new career, please don't feel bad about this. This time, you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. And so many career paths will have transferable skills that you could utilize in a different path. This time, you're coming into a new one, armed with experience, armed with some knowledge, and you should not feel bad about this. It's very common to move between career paths. Okay, so hopefully this has helped you with choosing which career path is right for you. If it has helped and you have got some value out of this video, please do leave a like, subscribe for more content, and yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you very much, and goodbye.